Hey, how's it going, everybody? Gribnum here, back again with another Raid Shadow Legends video. I hope you all had a fantastic holiday, a fantastic Christmas, celebrating with your families and everything. Hope you got what you asked for. But in today's video, I have a bit of a surprise. I am doing an account takeover for a clanmate who has been playing for the same time as me, about 5 years, almost 5 years, right? So we're almost on that 5-year mark there. But this person has been playing for over 4 years, and they wanted me to take a look at their account, see if I can adjust things and help them do better in certain spots. And I get it. You know, you have daily responsibilities. You might not be able to invest enough time into understanding certain characters. And I would say I generally have some good luck when it comes to gear, whereas other people might not have great luck when it comes to gearing. However, this person, I've noticed throughout the years of them posting, they have really solid luck on pulling champions when they do. So the moments when they actually pull a legendary, it's typically something that I don't have, or it's a really nice void champion. As you can see here, they have a personal request, a personal want of mine is Candrafon here. They have Cardiel, Ursaga, Baron, Harima. They got the Uko, the Razar from the Fusion, of course. You know, and just a bunch of other champions here. Let's see, Necrit. So actually, they just pulled Necrit like the day before Christmas. This person just pulled Necrit, and I said, hey, leave him for me. I'll see if I can build your Necrit for you and set you up well. So he went ahead and built him out. Didn't put anything on him. Masteries are just about almost finished. But let's take a look at who else this person has, maybe sitting in the vault. So as you can see, this person's got a lot of great champions, especially a lot of good voids. And they wanted me to, of course, take a look at their account, and I'll see what I can do for them. Now, there's a couple of bullet points that they left me here. Main goals, of course, build Wukong and build Razar. So I'm reading this now. Take a look at their Wukong. Right, so right away we can see that this is just the goofiest Wukong build ever. A relentless, not something you'd want to see on Wukong personally. You know, for me, you're not crit capped. You have very low speeds. Yeah, you got almost nothing here that's gonna help him. I guess this person just built the Wukong to help them get through some stages or some faction wars maybe. But we're going to fix him up today. Then there was also Razar here. All right, let's take a look at this. 234, very slow for a Razar. Not even any crit rate. Clearly, this person wasn't trying to go be serious about the build here. So I'm definitely going to fix that up on the Razar as well, and get rid of this Giant Slayer mastery. Also, let's take a look at Harima, because I've noticed a lot of times when they have Harima or they post about their arena defense or their arena champions, none of it is good. Like, none of it is like any builds that I would really do. I told them to focus on Harima and Baron as some of their arena champions, and so Baron is actually, I would say, their best build here as far as an attacker goes. Maybe even Candrafon. Actually, Candrafon's really slow, but otherwise, this is a solid build. If there was at least 80 more speed on this Candrafon or something. Okay, yeah, you're missing the speed boot and all that, but that's okay. I'm gonna take a look here. They also had a couple other things they wanted me to look at, possibly tweak to make the Nightmare, Ultra Nightmare clan boss a 1 key. We'll take a look at that now. And they've used a key here. They used both their keys. This is their squad. I would say this is a little bit of an outdated clan boss team here. I've certainly moved on. You can see me just below, and I've moved on to just using different champions, newer champions that we've gotten recently. And personally, I would definitely say, like, in my eyes, you know, an OG old like Man-Eater or Unkillable with a Demitha, that's outdated to me. Now I can see this person is not going for an Unkillable, and I'm glad, because I'm not building no Unkillables for anybody. But I'm gonna try to fix up their champions and fix up the team here to do a little better. Now, another bullet point they mentioned was main goal: be able to do more than 20 million damage in normal Hydra. Yeah, that is bad if you can't even do 20 million and you're 4 years into the game. So I agree with that. So I'm gonna take a look at building some champions for this person, this clanmate of mine, and then trying to help them get a little further on in Hydra. I don't know if they hit Hydra at all yet. They have 3 keys. There's me at the top with 1 billion. Last week before the reset, I actually jumped on this person's account and I did one of their last keys, and it was literally around 20 million on normal with their 3rd team possible. So they could definitely do way more. All right, let's see. Here we are on Sun Wukong. One of the first requests from this person is to build out Sun Wukong to be a little better here. I would also say, get rid of these sets right here, this offense and life set. You could probably keep the defense for sure, but you really don't really need these HP and life and attack sets at all. Let's see what they got new. Ooh, light attack. I'm not going to sell anything like this for them. I'm not going to mess anything up. That's a good piece right there. Fantastic. Not going to sell anything like that's like 6-star like that for them. What's going on here? Kind of shit, but I'll hold on to it for them. Sell that. Get rid of these. Or no, it looks like they're keeping them. Looks like this person keeping these. Sell those 3. All right, so what can we do for Wukong? So first off, make sure I'm not in the way. I'm gonna pay attention and make sure I'm my webcam is not in the way here. All right, so I gotta pay attention to make sure the webcam doesn't get in the way. But first and foremost, let's take a look here and go for some of the most essential pieces to a attack nuker kind of build here. So I'm gonna search for at least a speed boot, attack percentage chest piece, and absolutely that crit damage glove. Okay, let's see here. Now, first and foremost, I would want to go with a savage set on Wukong. Absolutely. It doesn't look like they have many good savage pieces. Let's see if they have any lethal gear. Would be nice if they did. I'm not seeing any lethal one piece. So as you can see, gear-wise, they just don't have any great options for ignore defense. Now I'm here in the forge. I'm gonna see if I can forge anything worthwhile for them. I'm really disappointed to see that they did not farm Dark Fae, at least while she was here for the last rotation. A little disappointed in that, but I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can craft some pieces from the forge here. Fortunately, can't use the mythical here. Now I'm going to start with shield. Would love to get just about anything for this. Crit rate. Definitely want speed on this, because I know crit rate comes inherently with lethal. Okay, so there's some 5-stars. I guess all we're getting really is some 5-star pieces here today for lethal. Okay, so I went ahead and I forged about as much as I could for this, and so let's take a look at what we got here. Okay, could use that. That's a good piece. I mean, if it's 5-star, it'll still be leagues better than some shitty other set. That's not gonna have 25% ignore defense. That's a solid piece. You got some 6% rolls, whereas this are on the lower side of the percentages. Okay, get rid of that. Try to keep the right ones. There it is. Okay. 4 stars. We're gonna get rid of these 4 stars. No reason to hold on to them. There's some crit rate. Might as well hold on to it. That's a solid piece. Okay. Keep that. There we go. I'm actually getting lucky on these rolls, not gonna lie. Ooh. A lot of these are not bad. You know, for 5-star gear. You know, and I get it. You know, a lot of people, you might be 2 years in, 3 years in, all that stuff, and your gear is probably about the same. Where you just never have enough time, where you just don't get lucky to get certain rolls. So I get it. Keep this one for sure, right there. Keep all the ones with crit rate at least. That was crit rate, crit damage. I don't think I'm going to use that on Wukong here. Comes the gloves. Could really use a crit damage. Now, even if there's no crit damage here, I could find it in another set. I do recall, though, from a previous time on this person's account, that their crit damage gloves are very minimal on the crit damage gloves. Not getting lucky here. Yeah, so didn't get much luck on the bottom half of the gear. Let's sell all of that. Let's come in here. So he's got speed, crit rate, all that stuff. Let's go ahead and level up some of this gear. Got plenty of silver. Okay, let's see if I can take it to 16. That wasn't very good. Not very good on that. Not enough speed. Fitting room. Now this has no speed, but let's see what happens here. Crit rate. Lots of crit rate. Good. It's good. Ooh, I like this helmet here. Okay. I'd love to make this Wukong not incredibly slow here. I mean, it's hard to make miracles happen if you don't have the gear possible to do it. As you can see here, you know, if we're working with slim options. Speed. Go. Okay, there's a good amount of speed there. 13. So he had no speed on that to begin with. So let's go ahead and throw that on. I'm kind of second guessing the lethal here. I really am on this person. Let me see if I can figure something out. All right, so I'm working on some Savage gear for this account here, and it's really sad. These are the 3 helmets he's got for Savage on his entire account. He got nothing else with any crit rate besides these 2 pieces I've already put on Wukong. I'm gonna have to rework something. I'm gonna have to re-roll something here. I don't know why Ursuga is in a Savage set at all. I'm gonna rework this helmet. All right. He can yell at me later, but I'm doing it. Crit damage. Back. All right. Was hoping for some crit rate, but yeah, not much you can do here without having the best options. I don't know why he's got this on her. I don't want to ruin another piece, but either way, that these pieces just are still not that good or worth using. I can't even put Wukong in this gear in Savage, so I got to figure something else out. All right, so I have to opt for a more of a CC kind of Wukong here, one that's gonna have a lot of accuracy. I'm gonna have to opt for a little bit of damage, but also on the perception side. I didn't want to have to do that, but you know, when you see there's a piece like this on Frenzy here, and you just can't pass that up. A piece like this on Frenzy is perfect for Wukong. We go ahead and wait, can you even see it? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Let me take this off now. So I'm searching for crit rate, speed, and then of course all of the modifiers here. See if I can find a glove. Now that's gonna be probably the biggest thing. I don't know what. Okay, so this I'm gonna take off of her immediately. So what's her name? Lydia. Yeah, you don't need to be wearing that glove. That's good. Oops, I am not showing the correct screen here. Wait, was I? I don't know what just happened there, but I just put this gear on Wukong. Lydia was wearing this glove. I mean, that's fine if you want Lydia to do damage like that. You know, that's totally fine. But I'm going to put it on Wukong for now. And let me see if I can find the helmet and the shield. All right. After a little bit of time of searching and some real head-scratching moments here, I think I've got the perfect set, perfect build for this Wukong on this account here. As far as the artifacts go, this is what I've come up with. So you got like 1500 more attack, quite a bit more speed. Now that's a way better speed than it was. 100% crit rate, relatively the same amount of crit damage, more accuracy. Now this person's not, you know, fighting for platinum or in gold live arena, so this accuracy is low, but it's fine, right? It's fine for now. Let's go ahead now. What is that? All right, let's go ahead and put these on for him and take a look at the accessories now. Okay, so we have this 4-star attack ring. Go for something else here if I can find. Gonna want attack percent on that. I don't want to just steal from Razar. That looks to be fine on him. That's an unfortunate roll there. So this got 17% on it. 17. 18 on that one. Let's see what happens if I roll this up to 12. 13. Might as well take it to 16, I guess. Okay. Bit of a waste, but I'm sure. Let me see if I can enchant this a little bit. Maybe that'll actually make the difference. 3% more. So it's close. It's definitely close. This can be a better piece. Let me throw. There we go. Hell yeah, let's do that. So this piece is gonna be a lot better for Wukong, absolutely. Let's go with the small one here. And a little bit of defense. So definitely gonna be having way better stats here. I can pump that defense higher if need be, but we're gonna go with this. Don't need that reaction piece at all. See what I can do about the about this amulet here. Equipped. Definitely want crit damage. And accuracy. At this point, you know, accuracy. Let's see, accuracy and attack. Hope for ease has 20. This one's got 20 as well in accuracy. So this is already a decent piece for Wukong. I can't complain about it. Yeah, I might just keep him in this. Piece is totally fine. See if I can ascend it. See if it rolls crit damage. Yeah, there we go. Absolutely fantastic. There we go, guys. I usually have pretty solid luck at rolling crit damage on the pieces that need it. Accuracy wise, see if I can pump this up to 10. I'll use one more. All right, I don't want to waste. Ooh, okay. No more there. No more there. Um, let's launch this up a little more into the 30s. Okay. See if I can get some of the resist. Pretty happy with that crit damage roll there. Now that could be great on both Wukong and Razar. So I'm building both of them out here. And that's going to be great for both of them, actually. Now, I'm a little worried because I don't see Razar here, even though I've searched for crit damage. But maybe it has to do with the other stats. All right, so going for a banner here. Gonna need some attack with speed. Right, speed. Would love attack percent. Don't think there is. Now he's got one on here already with speed. I wonder if there is a accuracy banner, right? We could really opt in for an accuracy banner. There's no speed on that, so I don't think I'm going to worry about the accuracy banner, actually. Coming back in here, we have the attack banners. What's going on here with Razar? So actually, Razar, I don't want to take this banner off of Wukong, but this would be a lot better on Razar, honestly. However, there is still this piece as an option. Let's see what I can roll here. Okay. I may put this on Wukong. Lots of glyphs this guy has. A lot of glyphs. Now he's definitely lost a bit of speed here, but I think this would be a better piece for him overall. And put the other one put the one he's got on Razar instead. So I'm gonna have to do that. Into -12. Upgrade. Okay, let's go ahead and throw this on. He lost some speed. I hate to say that. I hate to see it. See if he has any other speed glyphs I can throw on here. Okay, I can boost this one up to at least this. I'm gonna try and roll all these up to 4. He's got lots of speed glyphs. Let me do this. All right, so it took no time at all, honestly. They all kind of went up to 4 pretty easily, just like that. Now let's bump up the accuracy on this as well. I can definitely get up to 10. Hell yeah, let's go. Let's see, what's the accuracy on these? 8. I'll leave that one at 8. That one's being stubborn. This one can go up. Go up to try to get to 7. I'll keep it there. That's fine. A little more HP, and that looks good to me. Go here. I won't worry about these. I'll have him deal with the rest of that stuff there, and see what I can do on if I can get a. Oh, there's no ascension. He's got no oils. Okay. Cool. So that's the build for Wukong. Totally reworked this guy's build. Gave him more damage, more speed, more crit rate, full crit rate. He's not too far off on the crit damage. Accuracy is okay. Go into the Masteries. Now I have my Wukong pulled up on my own game here. If it will load. There it is. I don't know why it won't load sometimes. All right, so here's my game. This is my account. Here's my Wukong. Just for comparison, I've got about 20 more speed on him, right? Like 70, 60 more crit rate or crit damage. I'm not too far off on the accuracy, so we're kind of close on the accuracy. Now, as for the Masteries, this is what we're looking at. So mastery wise, I'm going to go down this side of the tree and make sure he has that. Right? So he does not. Let's reset this. Actually, before I reset it, let me see one more time. All right, here's my offense tree. a little different than what he's got. Let me turn off my webcam. So that's my offense tree right there, guys. There's his. All right, so let's reset this, right? And definitely going to go for the Helm Smasher here. I don't think I can reach the Helm Smasher unless I were to farm some Masteries, so I'll probably end up doing that as well. Go crit damage here. What were mine again? Straight down on the side here. Okay. Straight down, get that extra speed when you kill somebody. Also, chance to randomly cool down your ability. Great to have. You definitely want that. Get this increased accuracy. More accuracy here. Can land that A1. Can steal the buffs with that. What else did I have? Okay. So we have increased accuracy for each enemy alive. Definitely going to boost up the stats here. So I think he's going to be a little faster, actually. So I'd love to see the difference. So what do? We got a little more attack and more accuracy and speed off of that. So now we are at... I guess the speed didn't go up at all, right? Really? I was really expecting the speed to go up. Unless I'm mistaken here. Alright, what's next? What's the last one? Right into the boot here. Now this is great for Wukong because if you have a Wukong and Ultimate Death Knight combination team, let me turn this back on, and everyone's dead besides Wukong and Ultimate Death Knight, then he's definitely getting about 16 more speed when the other two allies are dead. So let me see. Here's this. Okay, the arrows in the back. Let me grab that. Arrows in the back. Straight down to the Bring It On. I've never read that name in my life. I never knew that was what that was called. Increases damage inflicted by 6% when attacking targets with higher max HP. Cool. Let's do it. That's good for bosses, and that's good just for really anybody. And we definitely want to grab these last two at the bottom here. Grab this here, and I'm gonna go farm some masteries and get him this Helm Smasher. All right, so a little time later, I went ahead and I farmed the tier 6 mastery for Wukong. Now he doesn't have them all finished out. He is still gonna be missing 2 of the tier 5 masters, but let's just go ahead and get him into this Helm Smasher. It's gonna be very important to have him in the Helm Smasher as quick as possible. But I do want to say that, you know, I feel like this is a huge improvement on what he had before. Absolutely. See, is he even booked? Yeah. Okay, he's booked. Life Harvest, gonna switch that out. So this Wukong is gonna become a lot stronger in about a minute here. Not to mention he has a 5-star blessing on this Wukong. And let's take a look here in the altar. There is a 6-star Wukong split soul just sitting here. But he doesn't have enough to pull him. Cannot actually get that Wukong soul. Now he's sitting on a lot of kind of shitty rare blessings. The 6-star, 5-stars, I can understand that. Maybe he'll build those champions for some of the rooms in Curse City. A lot of these are pretty solid. Let's see if there's anyone here. No. Knowing that he can actually throw them on right now. Ooh, he's got Furol, and he's got the new Razar. Now I know that he did actually fuse Razar. I'm pretty certain. Where is he at? You can't miss him. You really can't miss the guy. So he fused basically all the most recent fusions. I thought he fused Razar. I'm not gonna lie. I guess not. I guess not. Right? Yeah, no, I don't think he did. I don't think he did. But that's fine. So we got that mastery finished on Wukong. I'm gonna switch out this blessing. I'm gonna put him in something a little better. Now, on my account here, let's see. On my account, the blessing I have on Wukong, I actually am using the lightning cage blessing. Now you get more attack, crit damage, HP, all that. Now the attack and crit damage is the biggest thing. You could really go with lightning cage, which I have on now, or you can go cruelty's not bad, but I would say soul reap would be the other option, right? Now I'm just gonna stick with what I have on mine and just go with the lightning cage. So if we read lightning cage, it says that I actually don't really care to read it. I'm gonna be honest. There's orbs and they do more damage. It's really weird. But anyway, he's gonna get a lot of crit damage, attack, and all that. So right now he's at 6,000. He's gonna be at 65, 61 on the attack, and quite a bit of crit damage as well. Cool. Let's do it. All right, lightning cage. Switch. There he is. Beautiful. So now we have a good build, really strong Sun Wukong. I mean, he's not in the correct, personally, the correct sets that I would put him in. So lethal, savage would be best, of course. Let's go ahead and just throw him into an arena team here. Just do something like this. Just throw him in there. See what happens. Test it out. He's still kind of slow. Still could get whopped here, but they don't really have anything that's going to be doing a whole lot of damage. This is just a basic team. Deals everything, does a crap ton of damage. Nice. I couldn't even see how much damage that was. But Wukong just slapped down that enemy team. Now these are fairly easy. This person's defense is something like this here. Now I personally would go and put the defense as an Ultimate Death Knight, a Wukong, Mithrala can be in there. I'm gonna go ahead and work on a little more on this person's account here. Gotta work on that Razar next. Right, so let's take a look at the Razar. Here we go in a frenzy set, perception. Yikes, right? Yikes. Not very good at all. Not even fully booked. I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. But he's missing quite a few books, actually. I don't want to use all of his books, but if I can at least get the A1 fully booked, cool. All right. I'll stop there on the books. I don't want to end up wasting what he's got. Totally do it though. Now, for Razar, I did free up that one banner here, right? So that one banner that had all the speed on it. Right here. Oh, this is beautiful. So I'm gonna go ahead and let's see. So Razar right now is at 234 speed. Let's keep an eye on that as it goes up. First, we're gonna equip this. Come into the amulet and then the ring. We're gonna go attack, crit damage. Where to go? Crit damage. Equipped. So as far as rings go, this is not a better ring. I think he's got on a fairly solid ring. Yeah, he had the best attack ring so far. Let's not worry about that. So let's go here and attack, flat attack, right? What would be really solid is if I could roll another crit damage on the ascension, but he doesn't have enough of the extract to do so. So what's he got on now? Crit damage with some attack. This may be honestly the best piece here aside from this one. So I think he's all right on the artifacts right now, on the accessories. I mean, I'm gonna start looking for a speed boot. Right, so speed boot equipped, fitting room. My Razar, as we can see, I'll pull up my Razar right now. Has he's out of the way. Has like full speed gear on, you know. My Razar is sitting at 329. Lots of crit damage, lots of attack. Not really worrying about the accuracy. Okay. So here's him. See what we can find here. All right. So in my search, I've stumbled upon this perception chest piece. I'm gonna quickly roll this up. This looks to be really solid. If I can get some speed rolls in here. 2 speed rolls? Hell yeah, let's go. Boost that up to 16. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, that's good. That's a good piece. I didn't even realize what he had on before, right? But I'll keep this on because it is better. Now let me get back to looking. All right, so he desperately needs some crit damage gloves. I'm gonna see if I can find anything. I'm gonna use some of these mythical charms. See if I can craft anything with crit damage on the main stat of the glove. Okay. Let's just click through these. Now there's a few gloves here. I'm gonna do at least 30 pieces. Ooh, nice. Okay, that's gonna be nice to look at. Speed. Do this. Okay. Some more gloves. Love to see it. And then lastly, let me do a crit rate on the glove. And then we will take a look at this gear. Ooh. Actually got pretty lucky with some mythical stuff here. Take a look at what that was for Razar. Now, I didn't put anything on him yet. Come in here. Okay. Not bad. Could be better. Not awful. I'll keep it. Just in case. Get rid of these. That's pretty solid. Keep that. That. Sell that. That. Okay, let's get rid of a lot of these. I do need to get some silver as well. So a lot of this is me trying to get some silver to do even more. HP glove. Nah, I'm looking for this crit damage, man. Anything. Any sort of crit damage. Ah. That sucks. Didn't get lucky on any of the crit damage. Keep that chest piece. Let's see what this boot is. Ooh, flat. I'll keep it so maybe he can do something with it. There's a defense percent. Flat defense. Okay. Let me get back to building out. Now I don't think I'm gonna boost any of these up just yet. Okay, so here's what I've got so far. It looks like I'm gonna be taking some gear off of Ninja and Newt. I don't know what he's doing with the Mytha. I can't imagine it's anything important besides like faction wars. Newt, I looked at, is not in the right sets. He's just in like perception. He needs to be in the Relentless. So we saw that Wukong was in Relentless when we first looked at him, and I might be able to put Newt in some of that. Now he's not going to be crit capped, unfortunately. This is still better than what he had before. He really wasn't going to be doing any damage at all before, and he wasn't fast enough. Let's go ahead and equip all of this. I wish I could get a little more crit rate on it, but can't. Now I can boost up that speed even more. Do some 4s in here. Can I get some 4s? There's a 3, I'll take it. Take the 3. We get a 7. There's a 6. Boost this up a little bit more. Right? That's good. And ooh, even more speed here. It's really great that he had all these saved up. I'm sure he just wasn't confident in the pieces he had, so it wasn't going to be worth putting any glyphs on a lot of the builds or pieces that he already had. What's this? Attack percent. Go ahead, get some attack percent on this. There's a 5. Absolutely, we take those. Oh yeah, this is a good piece too. So we're gonna go just low on the defense. Great, we got the full roll on that. 2. Yes, we got a 4. Go with this. 7 right away. That was what, 311 on the speed when I first started. Now we're at 323. This is a very fast Razar, so this is great. He's just not crit capped. That's the only thing he's missing here. What can I do with some of these stats? Not much. Take a look at the Masteries. All right, so here's the Masteries. He's got this, like, the one behind me is single out. Let me show you my Razar Masteries just for comparison. So I was crit capped, so I went down the offense extra attack side. So don't do that if you're not at the maximum crit rate. I don't know why I did this. I really don't know why I added more HP. You could really go with the extra accuracy, but he's gonna land his debuffs no matter what. He's not really much of a debuffer. Let's go back to here and going to reset these. Of course, go crit rate, crit damage. How's the HP? 15, 16,000, and mine is way more than that. So mine's got 28,000 on top of the 15. I don't think it's gonna make much of a difference, but why not, right? Why not go? Why not actually? No, we'll go accuracy, and then we can get this one off to the side here. If I'm doing it right. Okay. Cool. Okay. Enemies under shields. We're gonna increase damage to enemies under shields. Attacking enemies under shields and having like an ability that ignores shields is really weird. Because it almost doesn't work half the time. Champions like Lana Thrill is supposed to do more damage to people with shields, but I don't see it. I really don't see that working. Whirlwind of Death is going to be required on Razar here. Absolutely. What else did I have? I went for the single out, which is right behind the camera. Increases damage to targets with less than 40% HP. Cool. I also have... Shit. Alright, so the reason why I know I went with fuck. So I messed up here without realizing I'm supposed to grab rapid response, but I can't reach it now. Rapid response into Lore of Steel. Now I can at least get the arcane celerity, right? So I did mess up there on accident. Save the rest. I'm gonna go straight down to Cycle of Violence. So he's gonna be doing so much damage. He's gonna be able to reset his cooldowns in like dungeon content. Go ahead and grab Bring It Down, which is right behind me. Increases damage to targets who have higher max HP, and they always will against Razar here. And then lastly, I went down and got these 3 on the bottom. Okay. Grab Helm Smasher, Methodical, and then Spirit Haste, of course. So you're going to get extra speed for each dead ally. Really rare chance that Razar is the last one alive, but just grab it just in case. Now let's come back out. 323. So it looks like Lore of Steel is not really working right now. I don't know if there's an issue with Lore of Steel, but it's supposed to be giving you a little more speed. All right. Now, aside from the Lore of Steel mastery, kind of, I don't know if it's working or not, but I'm gonna assume it is. Coming back here, we can take a look at the Razar. This is about the finished product I have for this Razar. I'm gonna actually change the blessing as well. Now, the only thing he's missing, this is a great build, I would say. The only thing he's missing is just the crit cap, right? And I got a lot of crit rate on all this gear. 17, 19, there's a 7, there's a 5, there's a 5, and 17. There's a lot here, but I don't understand why I am still lacking. Now, this is a great build, I would say, for a Razar, and especially from what we came from. Remember that frenzy set that was on him? Yeah, let's get that out of here. Never use that again. And the only difference, if you take a look from mine to his, really, is the resistance, right? I guess I have a little more resistance on mine. Just kind of makes a bit of a difference, but I don't. It's not a necessity. You don't need that. Let's change this blessing here. A 2-star, and this is definitely going to be a Soul Reap. So when you're using Razar against the bosses, and he's going like 3 times, 4 times, he's going to come back around to his abilities so many times that he'll eventually get the boss low enough, and with Soul Reap, it'll just destroy the boss's HP when he's low enough. So perfect for Razar there. Even more HP, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I mean, so even more attack, if I'm not mistaken. So there we go. That is a really good, nicely built Razar from what you came from, right? Now we have Razar built. We have Wukong better. 2 really solid options. Now I need to come back into Newt, fix up Newt, and then I'm going to build Necrit, right? I don't think I have much time for anything else after that. So let's just build these last 2 and see if there's any more time in the video. Okay. So here I am. Little time later here. Here is what I've come up with. Now I've really like tanked his accuracy. I'm going to have to figure out what I can do with that. But just for reference, these are my stats right here. This is my stats on my Newt. I got 50,000 HP, 5,100 defense, 241 speed, 221% crit damage, 371 on the accuracy, right? So I didn't do him too much of a disservice here. He's got more HP, about the same defense, same speed. Was it? Let me see. 209 on the crit damage. What was mine again? 221. Not too far off on the crit damage. But he's lacking the accuracy, right? So let's go ahead and throw these on. He's got 2 Newts. That's the issue. This guy has 2 Newts. He pulled one recently, and he's decided to put some Relentless gear on the newer one. And so I'm taking that Relentless gear. I'm making his first build better. Now all these champions like Ninja, Helicath, Lanicus, you're gonna have to figure that out on your own. I'm taking the good gear. I'm putting it on the champion who needs it the most, right? Now you can get away with a whole lot of nothing on Ninja. You could put him in like an HP glove, a defense glove, and he'll still do the same shit. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna do this for this guy. Put Newt in a bit of a better build, in my opinion, and then we're gonna come down to the artifacts or the accessories. Let's see if he's got an accuracy banner. That's gonna be very important. With speed, we're gonna do equipped. Going on here. Okay, a little less on that. Would take this up, but I want to see a defense percent. There it is. So defense percent on that. Defense percent. This is probably the best piece. 10, 12. Still got some silver. Let's roll this up to 16. Okay. Not a whole lot that I'm thinking of doing else with this. Definitely going to take it off of the newt that it's on. It's a better piece than he had. Give that to the person who needs it the most. Let's go here. Crit damage is good, but we're going to go crit damage and accuracy. Whipped. Fitting room. Yeah, I'll leave that on her. Accuracy, perfect. Let's see what we can do here. We're really low on silver. Very low. Oh my god. Wow. That's not great. Can I boost this to 16? And I can. Alright, so he's definitely out of silver now. At like 20-something thousand. Yeah, so leveling up gear, taking gear off is a huge cost. They should really get rid of that gear removal fee, like, at all times. Now, this is a better piece for the accuracy and a little of the defense, right? And let's see. Okay. And let's go with a defense and an HP ring. You know, could get lucky here. Now, I do want to see defense percentage, absolutely. So that's going to be the one thing that I search for on the substat. Go equipped. He may already have a piece on him that is really good. So 19%, 24% defense. That's really solid. Let's see this. No, not better. Pretty solid. I think I'll keep that on him. HP. I would actually think an HP ring with a whole bunch of defense percent rolls would be the best way to do it. Alright, well, just to avoid spending any more silver, I'm going to keep the build as is. So this is his current build on Newt. Should be a lot better than what he had. I'm not sure if I showed what he had before. Maybe I did, but this is what we got. Let's come in here. I'm going to show my build real fast on the Masteries. So here are my Masteries on Newt. I went straight down the crit rate, crit damage, ended off on Giant Slayer. Got some accuracy on the way there. 30% chance to... Okay, yeah, this was good too. So extend the chance of landing the weaken and the decrease attack, right? So I have that on there. Rather than the mastery right next to it, which is Sniper. You don't want Sniper because it's not going to help him. He's already going to get 100% chance to land this once you book him out. But when it lands, now it'll land with an increased turn count on the buff, on the debuff. Let's come in here, and what's he got going on? So, not bad, not bad. Let me see what I can do here. All right, here's what we're looking at so far. Right, so let me close off that cam right there, and I'll show you what I've been doing. So he's gonna do more damage to targets with higher HP. Perfect. And it's really great to have a champion like this being defense or attack, right? It would be really interesting to see an HP-based champion with enemy max HP abilities. I can't remember if there is already in the game. Maybe there is, like Razar. I can't recall. But that would also make them do less damage when you have masteries like that. Increases damage, inflict target, max HP. Or sorry, I mixed it up. That's the one I'm talking about right here. Bring it down. But then there's also this. So less than 40%. Now let's go to here. Let's go straight into Giant Slayer. Be great for him. Unless the... yeah, Giant Slayer. And... times killed. I don't think he needs that. I don't think he needs that ability. I mean, I have that on mine. I have that mastery on mine. So maybe I'll grab it. But Right now we're at the max. We can't grab anything else, but I will see about heals champion. Was it? Let's do this. Let's grab this mastery. When he has max HP, normally you will be having full HP when you're attacking bosses and you're getting a leg up on them. So this Newt is a lot better than he was. Intimidating presence. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. Not really going to help him. Strength strengthens your aura. Now you can go with Phantom Touch, especially if you're going to be fighting bosses like the Fire Knight on hard. Be really helpful there. Look at some of these. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and choose the Phantom Touch here, because eventually he'll want to jump into Fire Knight, and this would really help. Actually, maybe not. Maybe not. The issue is a lot of these are only giving you attack, and I know he has his Necrit, and he's got Cardial, and he's got, I think, Lanathril, and he's got Lanicus, so he's got all these ally attack champions that maybe he doesn't need Phantom. Maybe Phantom Touch isn't going to really be that big of a deal, right? You don't really need Phantom Touch. I'll leave the Blessing as is. I don't want to mess that up anymore. I don't want to do anything with the Blessing. But we can put some what's it called? Some glyphs on the gear. Let's do that. Lift up the gear. There's a 4. Go with... I think that's good for now. I'm gonna let him deal with the rest of the glyphs later on. So really solid build on Newt from where we started. It's not terrible. The accuracy could be better, and it eventually will be, I'm sure. He did have a second Newt, and it's right down here somewhere. It took everything basically off. Actually, he's not too far off when he was, but there's still room to grow. Let's see here. Okay, so for Necrit here, I guess the idea is to go with full Stone Skin. So you want the double Stone Skin Necrit combo going on. Not sure if he should be fast or slow or whatever. Obviously, the slower the better. So let's see. Maybe I can make something work here. Let me build him out in Stone Skin, and I'll be right back. Yeah. Since I ran out of silver, I don't have enough to do anything on this account. To do anything else, really. A lot of these pieces they look good, but they're not. You know what I mean? They're not that great. And I don't really know how to best build a Necrit. I mean, I'd be able to do it on my account. This is what I got. I guess he's supposed to be faster, but a double Stone Skin is what I was looking to do here. I'm not even going to touch the Masteries. I'm not going to worry about that right now, but this is definitely a champion that needs a lot more love than I could give him right now on this account. So I'm going to leave it at this, but I can't do anything for the other bullet points this person wanted me to do, like tweak the Ultra Nightmare clan boss if possible. I won't be able to do that at all. This video went quite long, and I rebuilt Sun Wukong, Razar, Newt. Where'd Newt go? Newt, right? And this Necrit you'll have to do on your own. They'll have to do on their own and finish them out. But I did want to jump into Arena and just see the kind of defense, the kind of difference a defense could make like this. So let's go. We have Wukong in the lead. Definitely going to get Ultimate Death Knight in there. Let's see. Harima is a fantastic option. Or what I was thinking is I wanted to throw Necrit in here, but he's obviously not built completely well. There's almost no reason to. But let's do this. I don't know the placement. And then lastly, who is a good reviver? Pretty sure I know he has a Duchess. Now this is a good team right here. a fantastic team. Does he have any other reviver? I guess they're fine. So here's gonna be his. Wait, 387,000, right? 387,000. I like to look at the numbers there. 387,000. Let's go, and we want to have Ultimate Death Knight in the next spot over. Who was it? We had Necrit here, and then Duchess. Let's do this. So he's gonna open up with the A3 into A2. Wukong A3. Necrit. Doesn't he start off with this? On the ally with the lowest max HP. It's absolutely Wukong here. So then what's he do? Places that, does that again. Is it best to open up with the team attack? I guess so, because if he doesn't kill anybody, then he can get a second turn, and then he can go right into that ability. We also want to make sure that we prioritize Duchess's revive. Otherwise, she's not gonna do it if she has the A2 on cooldown. Now this is a really good team. Less player power here because the Necrit is built terribly here. I didn't put them together well. Otherwise, this could be a 400,000 team power team. Let's go with and fight a team like a strong team. Let's fight something like this. Strong in the sense for this player here, right? All right, let's give it a go. I'm gonna run it on auto here. Test it out. There goes all the buffs there. Necrit. Okay, and he somehow, because he has no resist, they took all of his stone skin right away. That's something to work on with the Necrit. Not looking good. I mean, we're gonna win either way, but Wukong is not taking a turn here. Let me change this song. I don't know what the fuck is going on with this song. Alright, so Wukong should be able to go right now and just finish off the fight. Ooh, just about. Necrit staying alive is really cool, really good. Is a good thing here, even though I built him really bad. I don't know why the Ultimate Death Knight died so quickly. Kind of went down really fast. Let's see what was going on there. I mean, this is solid. This is a good build on him. Lots of defense. Low on the HP, I would say. Resist is quite low. I mean, at least 500 resist on him would be great to see. But 400 to 500 resist. Everything else is fine. Try this again. I want to find a build like this where you can fit Harima in there. Harima would also be fantastic if you weren't already using Wukong. Okay. So we survived the hit from Baron. Definitely good to see. Can't imagine what this person's team was doing before. What was he using? I mean, let's go in. Let's use what he had before, right? He was doing something like this with this team. Is Ursaga? Okay, got all their stuff on Ursaga. Okay, I didn't take anything from any of these champions, so they should be able to do just fine, right? Let's see. Okay, cleanse. Get Candrafon going in with the hit. Oh, nice. Okay, that was actually really good run there. Surprised to see that, be honest. Now let's try my team again. To be honest, Necrit is just a better Ursaga, realistically, if you think about it. But let's go here. But now this person has a couple more options they can try out for their teams. I made Wukong and Newt and Razar a lot better than they were. Absolutely, 100%, hands down. So now when they go to attempt the Hydra, they have more options for doing damage. Now, I did mess up the ninja, so the least I could do on this video is fix up their clan boss a little bit. Don't really have too much time to do anything. I'm not going to do anything huge to their team here. So we won that. That's cool. Let's go into their clan boss team. They did not. This person has not hit. Yeah, has not hit Nightmare. Their clan boss team is currently Cardiel, Lydia, who I took gear off of, Ninja, who I took gear off of. I guess you could keep these two, right? Well, let's see. So, Lydia, she's missing a piece of gear. Let me throw something on her, right? Doesn't need much. Lydia is someone you can get away with just kind of throwing a 6-piece perception on and calling it a day. Would love anything other than crit damage. Glove. This one's got accuracy and resistance, and some speed. Whatever. Let's just throw it on. Then there was Brogni, who's in a terrible build. Wow. What's Emic in? Emic's is kind of in a better build than Brogni, and I would probably put Emic on the team instead, personally. What's going on with Iron Brago? Yes, that's okay. Let's try this. Let's try a different team out. I'm gonna build a team. Wait, why is this team not even selected? Ultra Nightmare. Here's that team. Golem. What Golem? What Golem? Ice Golem? Twin Golem? Alright, I don't know what the fuck this is. We're gonna delete this right here. And I'm gonna build out a team real quick. Alright, so I went ahead and I set up their abilities here. Here's Razar. Turn off the A2 because he's not gonna need it. He's gonna get some healing from probably someone else on this team here. I mean, I feel like some of these champions provide healing, right? If not, actually they don't. So I'm just gonna turn this back on just in case. Now, I have Emic here opening with his A1, going into A3, A2. Newt, A3 into A2. Cardiel, A3 into A2. Lydia, just A2 prioritized. Now this is on the Nightmare clan boss. We're just going to run this. Quick battle. He's got quick battle going. Does he have quick battle for this? Yes, he does. Now I'm going to run my team. Okay, I'm going to run my team. I'm sick and tired of looking at these old-ass Brago with ninja teams. They're so in the past, in my opinion. This is a lot like my team currently. The only person that's missing is like Krokmar or Arbias, right? Let's go ahead and do this on the Nightmare clan boss. Quick battle, right? I'm not sitting here for a whole ass battle. Quick battle, and then we will see what's going on. Okay. 59 mil. Now what happened here? That's really interesting. Now I'm curious what happened to this team. Huh. Guess I should have watched the fight, right? 59 million. Is it that there's not enough protection? Like, now, beats me as to what happened there. Definitely on a weird affinity here for Newt, but he did like 22 million damage, so that was still great regardless. I think I'd like to assume that Emic might have died early. Someone must have died early, and then it kind of snowballed from there. I think that it would be interesting to see this team on Ultra Nightmare. I kind of want to do that, so I'm gonna go ahead and waste a key on Ultra Nightmare, and let's watch it. Let's watch a little bit of this, okay, and see what's going on here. What does Cardiel have? 19%. All right. Let's go in here and watch this battle a little bit. Now this is a different affinity, so this is a force affinity. This is gonna be the a bad affinity, honestly, than the last one, because that means only really Newt as the attacker is doing a lot of damage. We're getting 133 hit on Razar. Now, noticing how much damage the boss is already doing to Razar kind of sucks. He's kind of getting hit for quite a bit because this Razar is very low on HP. That might have even been the issue. He needs at least like 10,000 more HP. Somehow. Yeah, so Razar is definitely going to die on this one. I would say if you have anyone else, go with them, right? There was some other options this person could use, like Harima. Maybe put Iron Brago back in. But personally, I would say that Ninja was good for when he was out, but I think there's better options than Ninja on this person's account, right? So I'm gonna let this run a little bit, and I'll come right back a little further along. All right, now we're not that far into it, but I hate to say I'm not gonna let this match finish. We're probably gonna get killed around like the 30 million damage mark. I don't believe they're gonna make it that far, is what I'm trying to say, unfortunately. Now I did make these champions better. Now maybe this just isn't the correct setup for a clan boss run, right? And I'll leave it to him to try to figure that out. Maybe he'll do something. Maybe he could use the same team he had already. Just make sure he puts the gear back on anyone that I took off. But I would definitely say that I did help out the account with the builds that I did. Sorry, this video went on quite a while. I've never done something like this before, and honestly, finding a lot of the pieces and a lot of the gear for the builds was quite difficult. Because it's not my account. I didn't know what to look for, or I didn't know what to expect. But I would say I absolutely did help out with the builds, but I don't know at which degree that I've really ascended his account, if anything at all. I mean, all this gear was sitting there in plain sight, so this was something he could have done. I didn't do much else otherwise. Now, wish I had more time to really work on this clan boss team, or even help him in Hydra. But just keep in mind, now he's got 3 options for damage in Hydra. He's got the Wukong, the Newt, and the Razar. Well, the Newt he already had built, so he could always use that champion to begin with. Now he's got two Newts, actually. He'll just have to finish building the second one. I would say for this person, also just finish working on your Necrit. And next up would be just farming some more Savage gear. Some just better gear from Fire Knight. Okay? That would be the go-to. In fact, I'm going to end this, and I'm going to go jumping right into their Fire Knight hard. I'm going to see what I can do for them real fast. Alright, so I've ended that. I kept the key. I closed out the game, reopened it, and I just went ahead and hit Brutal. He hasn't hit Brutal today. And this is what we're looking at for damage on a Brutal team. If you see anything in here that stands out as to maybe why we didn't do enough damage, let me know. Surprisingly, Razar did the least, did less damage than Newt on the Spirit Affinity. I think this was Spirit Affinity. So 63 million with Newt. Getting those relentless extra turns probably. Cardiel kind of seems to be the issue for me. If you can take Cardiel out and replace him with somebody else, I would do so. I would definitely maybe put put Iron Brago back in. That might be a good option. Emmett could leave as well. But we had the Spirit Affinity, and you know, it's whatever. I'm gonna jump into a Fire Knight and see what's going on with this guy's Fire Knight team. Fire Knight hard. So he's up to 7, right? He can do 5, right? All right, let me see what I can do. I'll be right back. All right, here we go. I've got this team here ready to go. Let's see. Let's open here. Close that. That way he has it ready to go. We're going to come in with this A3 as the opener on Razar once we get to the boss. And then make sure he does his A1 almost like every other time. Close off the A2 on Razar for the boss. Not going to need it. Let's see. Definitely want him to be doing his A3. So for Cardiel, get as many ally attacks in there as possible. These stats are garbage. These suck. These stats suck. I gotta be honest. And he's in like a stalwart set. I don't understand. I do not understand, guys. Places revive on death. Let's turn that off. He's not gonna need it. What's going on here? Heals all allies by. Okay, that's a pretty solid ability. Newt. Coming here, we got 2 Newts here. I went and tried to build the other one. This one sucks. That's the second one. He's gonna have to worry about that on his own. We're gonna turn off Blessed Bash here, all the way up. Turn it off. Make sure he does his A1 first. Turn off the A2. And then the A3 will be also just open. Make sure those are off. Razar. Everything else is good to go. Here we have, let's turn off the A2. I don't want him to be slowed down by anything. Newt. We're going to do the same thing for Newt, the second one here. Close these off. Open up with the A1, A3, and then he can close off the A2, so it's the same deal. Lanicus here. Teamed up with 3. I'll keep those open. She can come in here with this and then turn that off, right? Priest crit rate. We don't need this. We don't need this ability. It does grant an extra turn. There's a chance for that to happen. She's not buffed with the books at all, so I'm not going to worry about it. Let's just make sure that this ability is open, like, at all times. Right? And I'm going to run it. Go ahead and run it. This is stage 6. He's already completed stage 6 with a different team. With a different setup. Let's see how this goes. I'd like to see this be around a 3-minute run. He's got 2 newts, which is huge, very pivotal to increasing your runtime on a boss like this. Definitely going to be better than a 5-minute time if this goes well. What could really throw this off is just the speeds, right? So one of the newts is under 200, but with 2 ally attack champions, it might not be an issue. Also, no one is in Phantom Touch, so Phantom Touch is a very, very good blessing to have against this boss. There's also a lot of room to grow from the live arena Great Hall bonuses. So you do live arena, you put your Great Hall bonuses into these kind of dungeons. I would recommend, as you see, I'll show mine real fast. I have personally maxed out the Fire Knight speed and accuracy, right? Very important to do. All right, we're not even there yet. Yeah. If this person is going to do anything pivotal to their account, it would be very nice to see them. Oh, and we lost somebody. Wow. Wow, was not expecting her to go down. Let me try this one more time. All right, so I'm not sure how it happened, but he's got 2 Lanicus, and I put the wrong one in there. I put the Lanicus with no gear on in here somehow. I can't even understand it. Let's just go with, let's turn this off. We don't need it. Turn this off. Don't need it. Make sure if she's going to do this, she does it once, and then she turns it off. That way we have it ready to go for this. Boom. Turn these off. All right. Let's try this again. And here we go. Pretty much back to where we were before we failed that last time. And I guess Razar is dead. Wow. Okay, so we're not landing any freezes on the champions that need to be frozen, unfortunately. Now, let's see if we can still get it done without Razar. It would be certainly interesting, but yeah. I mean, if I can make it under 5 minutes, that'd be the goal. Razar is down though, so he would bring a lot of the increased speed and the accuracy to land these freeze debuffs on the boss. The only thing I can think about is taking a look at this player's Great Hall bonuses, seeing if his Great Hall has the necessary speed and accuracy bonuses, because I'm sure he does. I'm sure he does Live Arena. Okay, so we're almost done with this wave. Should have already been done, but Razar died early. Again, he does have quite a low amount of HP. Unfortunately, the Razar. I think mine has like 45 to 50,000 HP. So, and this one only has about 30k. But let's see what's going on here. We have the double ally attack on the boss here. And we have the option for and both newts are in Relentless. Now they might not be in, the second one might not be in that good of Relentless, but we'll see. Okay, so now the boss is going to take a turn, I'm sure. Yikes. Okay. Let's see what we're doing here. Yeah, so again, it's just really disappointing to see that this is the case. Like I don't know what the goal here is, what's going on with this. But until you work on your arena bonuses, these hard dungeons are going to continue to be difficult for just about anyone in the game. Do yourself a favor, work on the accuracy, work on the speeds of your champions for Fire Knight, and yeah. So I'm gonna call the video here. There's not really much else I think I can do without some serious like dissecting and surgery on this account. But for 4 years in, I would say it's a very, very disappointing progression for this account. In my opinion, there are people who are a year in and I can do some of this stuff way better, but not everyone has that time of the day. I'm just trying to be honest about how I feel about this. He does have good legendaries. He does pull really solid legendaries. So you can't be upset there. All right, but that's gonna be it, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.